You know your division isn't doing that good when you notice your division summed up is best represented by this image right here. Yeah, so that needs to change. The Eagles, Cowboys, football team, and Giants could be in playoff contention if they made changes. Here are 5 changes that teams in the NFC league need to make so they can make the playoffs, or at least be in playoff contention next season. Let's go.
The Eagles need a receiving corps.
Though Zach Ertz had a 1,000-yard receiving campaign in 2018, the last time an actual wide receiver had a 1,000-yard receiving season for the Eagles was 2014 with Jeremy McClain. The Eagles really need to get upgrades, and they did this year by getting Jalen Reagor in the draft. And Jalen Reagor is going to be a top threat, but they could have gotten so much better wide receivers at the position they were. And trust me, if they had gotten a top wide receiver, they would be leading the NFC East right now by a wide margin. Trust me.
The Cowboys need a defense.
Though the Cowboys have problems galore right now, trust me. The defense is probably the biggest of their problems. Even though the Cowboys offense is taking off weeks while we don't even have a bye week, the defense is just generally just standing there while Big Ben throws touchdowns. We could have stopped the unbeaten Steelers, for God's sake. If the defense had showed up more in the second half, I think we would have won that game. The Cowboys really need an impact defensive star, and I think a guy like Derwin James might just be able to do the trick when he's back from injury. But first of all, they need to get Derwin James. I say, next offseason, it's trading time.
The Washington football team needs a QB.
Though Alex Smith has made a miraculous comeback for a life-threatening injury, he is not the future. What is he now? Like 30, 40, 50? He's not going to be a franchise QB. And if the Washington football team hasn't noticed, franchise QBs fall from trees these days. You can just get one anywhere. Just draft a guy. He'll be the future. Or just start Dwayne Haskins, for God's sakes. It's not that hard.
The Giants need playmakers.
Hey Giants, I want to ask you one thing. What is good about your Odell Beckham to the Cleveland Browns trade? Still thinking. Nothing. Exactly. They traded defensive playmaker Olivier Vernon and Odell Beckham for a first-round pick? Are you kidding me? Odell Beckham at that point in time being one of the best wide receivers in the league, with a young QB and a more than human wide receiver. That's going to be a great duo. But no, that shouldn't be done. So they traded them. And now they find themselves in a situation where they need, you can guess it, playmakers. They have some great pass threats, but they don't really have any that can break through to the star level. On defense, they have a pretty solid defense, but they don't have people who can break through and be a star, like Olivier Vernon could have. Giants, I'm sorry, I didn't see anything positive in that trade.
The Eagles need a run game.
Not having a 1,000-yard rusher is really a disadvantage in today's NFL. The Cowboys have been partially successful over the past decade, and in 6 of the last 7 years, the Cowboys have had a 1,000-yard rusher. And they've had pretty good success in those years, I'd say. Well, they could have done more. You know what I mean. The Eagles, obviously, they've won a Super Bowl. But they haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher since 2013. Come on. They may have won a Super Bowl since 2013. But still, in today's NFL, no chance without a 1,000-yard or at least 900, 800-yard rusher. Come on. If you're part of that percentage that isn't subscribed yet, look at it as this is not good, then click right here to subscribe and click right here for your next video. Thank you for watching.